is Leka. Most people know me as Lex, and I currently work as a management accountant for Mercedes-Benz Resale Group, and I've been there since 2018. But when I first started, they did tell me that once you start the motor trade, you'll never leave. It turns out it's true. I'm still there. I'd say it's a bit of luck because I had no interest in trading whatsoever. I imagined it to be only for those people that were super brainy, that had an interest in current affairs, economics, financial markets. I had no interest in none of those things. So yeah, I wasn't interested in at all. P8FX, nothing else, just him.
Okay.
Ooh, bit of a roller coaster, I'd say, especially in the beginning. I joined in 2019, July, done the core course. And even then, I think in my mind, I was saying, well, I'm just gonna try it out, see what happens. I didn't believe in myself from the beginning to say that, yeah, I can do this. So I didn't really set myself a goal, and then went live in February 2020. But that was only because P8FX literally took my phone and made me go live. Otherwise, who knows, I could still be on a demo. I can't imagine my life now without trading. It's the most weirdest thing. Like, if I try to think, what was I doing all this time before trading? I can't even imagine it. Do you know what? I've met so many like wonderful, amazing people within the P8FX community, and hands down, that is down to P8FX. That's down to his vision. That's how that he's so hardworking that it kind of oozes out of him and into all of us. Without him and the community, I don't think I would have been able to sustain it this long term. But even if I think about it now, I don't know what else I would be doing without it. I love my Sundays. I love, you know, looking at the charts on the weekend, getting ready for the week. It's just brilliant. I don't actually know what the competitors are offering other than what people have said. There's a few times when someone reaches out and said that they've done trading with so-and-so, and then I'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. What, you know, how's it going for you? And then I slowly realized how little they know. And it amazes me that they've gone to someone else and they think they know how to trade. And it's only now, because of P8FX, because of the way he teaches, hands down, I can explain to someone what certain things mean, why a pattern has worked, or why the price has moved in the way it has, where I believe that maybe other people don't know how to do that because of the way that they've been taught. And also the way P8FX teaches us, which is, in my opinion, different to everybody else's, is that the way he explains it, you don't have to be super intelligent. He dummifies everything, and it's so transparent that it's the most easiest thing to learn as long as you grasp what he's saying. Oh, randomly, I think, at a birthday party, we were just sitting opposite each other. We started talking, and instantly I felt like we had a connection. And even after that, I think it was a few years after we reconnected again, I believe I even challenged him to a game of pool because I told him I was better than him. Years later, I beat him just. But yeah, I think we just connected instantly. And because I knew a lot about him already, his background, I've listened to some of his music. He used to send me random demos and I'd be like, geez, this guy's pretty cool. Yeah, just went from there. Oh, good question. So a lot of it is self-talk. I have to tell myself to accept the loss. You know, there used to be times when I used to place a trade and then it would lose. And then it would go into a spiral. I would go from a loss to another loss to another loss. And I'd be like, have I suddenly forgotten everything? Like, I would question everything because it's bizarre how it happens on a continuous flow. So yeah, so a lot of it was believing in myself. And secondly, if I did take a loss, unless I analyzed what I did and why it went wrong, was it me that placed a trade that I wasn't supposed to, or was it just the market being against me? It's all part of it. I have to accept that that's a loss and then go on. The other thing that I do a lot is before I place a trade, I have to tell myself it's okay if it goes the wrong way. I'll be fine, you know, I'll have food on the table, don't stress out about it, because 9 out of 10 times it goes the other way around for me, whereas I think it's going to go to a certain place. but I tell myself, oh, but what if it doesn't? And then I don't trigger the trade. And it goes that way. So yeah, it's a lot of self-talk, and it seems to work for me. So I will carry on going that way. Sometimes I think it's my lack of memory, to be honest. It's like a fish. I take a day off. I don't look at the charts. I rewind a little bit, and then suddenly I've forgotten that emotion that's attached to losing that trade. And then I go again as if it never happened. Sometimes I can't help but look at the charts, and I love the analytical side to it, the way my chart looks so pretty, the way that I've made it look like what Priyesh's charts look like. I'd be happy to continuously just analyze charts without placing the trade. Some people have said I've been a millionaire if I did that, but that's not the goal, let's face it. I can have pretty charts, but you have to be able to trigger the trade to make it rewarding that you've done the right analysis. But yeah, fundamentally, I love looking at charts. Sad as it may seem.
Brilliant.
There are a few girls within P8FX, all very, very successful. First of all, I'd say give it a go, because 9 out of 10 times I'd say we're just scared. So if I was to say to any girl, trade as if you had zero emotions, my God, we would be superstars, because it's that one thing that stops us. And as a girl, I think we overthink everything. We're scared to fail, but if we don't give it a go, then how do you know? But also what I've learned, that even if you think trading is scary because it's stressful, there are other avenues which you can do. You can do long term, you can do investments, you can do crypto. It's not just about day trading. I believe the reason why Priyesh teaches us trading first is because it's harder. So imagine being able to day trade, then you go into investments and equities, and then you look at the charts and you think, this is so much easier. So the way he teaches us, it's pushing our boundaries and testing us to see if we're capable of it. It's something that I don't think about, and I know that it's encouraged because if you have a vision, then you can have a plan to get there. But I've always just done day by day, you know, that's how I've lived all this time. But if I was to really pinpoint it, yes, I would love to leave my full-time job. You know, the freedom of not having to wake up, log on, go to work and do all the necessary things, and then to work as hard as I do, but for someone else, that I've only recently realized that I put a lot of effort, but for someone else. Imagine if I did that for myself. And trading is exactly that. The amount of work that you put in equals the rewards that you get at the end of it. So yeah, leaving my full-time job is an ultimate goal. Being able to trade worldwide, anywhere, you know, and I'm not well traveled. So that would be really, really nice, and to provide for my family so they don't have to worry, you know, not having a mortgage. It's a dream. Having a supercar, oh God, don't get me started.
And before we go, what message do you want to send to Priyesh in regards to the pool?
Oh, well, if you want to retest, holla.
Cool, thank you very much, Lex.
No problem.
And you've been very, very helpful.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right.